Today guys, we're gonna look at the new eTrapp and the installation of it. The first thing you need to do is make sure there's a power source close enough to the AC unit, which most standard codes would have it within 5 feet of the unit so you can have power source, and which we do. Second of all, kill the power to the AC unit before installing. The unit comes with standard 1-inch threads, because most AC units are 1-inch or 3/4. So on this, we designed it to have 3/4 user fitting, 1-inch male threads to 3/4 spigot glue. And installing this, you want to get it as close as possible to the air handler itself. So in this installation, we're going to install it right next to the pan and get it as close as possible. On this, the first thing you need to see is where you're installing it and where does it have room to, one, your cartridge to be able to swap out. Secondly, underneath, to be able to clean out inside here for any debris that it catches. So on this, we already have it planned to where we have room on both sides. I recommend when I do anything with plastic drains, I use Teflon tape, induced pipe dope. And the reason why is a lot of times you can over tighten it and crack the fittings. So my recommendation is use this type of pipe dope, lay it all in your threads, hand tighten it, and just a 1/4 turn with a pair of channel locks, and you are done, and it should not leak. On this system right now, we don't have a P-trap right here off the unit, but down the line the plumber put in a P-trap, so therefore we're going to put a vent downstream of our eTrapp so we don't cause an air trap in our system. We're going to cut out this T. We're going to install our eTrapp, and then down here we will install a vent. What we're going to do is start cutting this out and start installing the eTrapp. On your top side, your drains up higher. On your bottom side, drains on the bottom. Like I said, pipe dope, hand tighten, 1/4-inch turn. And we're going to do the same thing on the inlet side. Make sure we get inside the threads, not too much, just enough to coat inside the threads. Hand tighten, 1/4-inch turn. You can clean off the extra. Neat. Now we're going to do the same thing to our 3/4 male adapter. Hand tighten, 1/4-inch turn. All right, now we're gonna take our measurement and start piping it in. What I like to do before I do any PVC installation, I like to rough off my plastics, my fittings, my pipe, have a nice clean good surface for the primer and the cement to activate with each other. On PVC, always use primer Now you could use the purple stuff, the clear primer, either way. When you got to use primer on the system. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Right now we're getting as close as we can to the system, and we're gonna go ahead and cut us a little piece of pipe, 2 3/4 of an inch. Now when gluing the PVC into the plastic, always I glue my female side in first, then my male. Shove it in and turn. Hold for 3 or 4 seconds and you're good to go. Glue, female, male. Glue, female side first, male second. Push in, turn, hold. Now we're going to take a measurement, a little filler piece in between. All right, with this customer, we have a strong back that's in the way that we're going to have to notch out to lower our air conditioning line so we have continuously fall with no rise in the system. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and cut it out. Install this last piece. Prime. Make sure everything's nice and primed. Remember, female first. One of the most important things is making sure we have continuously fall in our system, which we have a full bubble all the way out. So before starting up the system, in the app, it's going to prompt you to go ahead and take off the seals, which comes into the which comes with the unit, and they've got two, one at the bottom and one on the side. And sometimes squeezing it, turning it is the best results. Now remember, doesn't matter which way you put it in, before you start up the system, that has to come off. So at this time, we finish with the plumbing, and then we're going to reinstall our insulation because condensation is cold. We're in a hot attic. It will drip condensation here, and we don't want to mess up the customer's attic. So we're going to go ahead and put the insulation back. And I recommend putting some tape here to hold it together, and so it will stay on.